In the run-up to yesterday, when some ugly disturbances were expected in Northampton, there was a huge amount of cooperation between senior officers at West Northamptonshire Council, Northamptonshire Police, the community safety teams at West Northamptonshire, as well as local community representatives and people on the ground. And that meant that, thankfully, the community in Northampton was able to come together, and there wasn't a repeat of the really ugly scenes that we saw elsewhere in the country. I think it can't be underestimated just how much work went into making sure that, should anything have happened or been attempted to be provoked, that risk was absolutely minimised. We had teams on the ground making sure that the environment was as safe as possible. We had people knocking on doors alongside the police, really communicating the key messages directly to members of the community. So whilst people may not have seen a huge amount of online content from the council, that message was being communicated at a really grassroots level to the people who needed to hear it most. I think what we've seen in Northampton this week is that we've got a really cohesive and peaceable community that rejects the kind of violence and the ugliness that we've seen elsewhere in the United Kingdom over the past couple of weeks, and that's something that we can be really proud and really grateful for. And I just hope that we don't get the sort of agitators and troublemakers that have travelled to other parts of the country trying to cause exactly that sort of violence. And we know that Northamptonshire Police, as well as staff at West Northamptonshire Council, are working very, very hard to remain vigilant about exactly what level of risk there is out there. But for the time being, we're confident that that risk remains low. And again, we're really grateful for the response of the community to the level of threat that we envisaged last night. Whilst we continue to live in uncertain times, our community safety teams and Northamptonshire Police will continue to communicate with key figures in the local community to provide them with the latest updates on what's happening, what measures are being taken to ensure public safety. But overall, I think the message is that it's now business as usual. People should go about their daily lives. The police, the council are being extremely vigilant about what's happening. And yeah, as I say, it should be business as usual, and people should be confident and feel safe to go out and do what they need to do in their daily lives, in the full knowledge that Wednesday demonstrated that Northampton rejects the kind of ugliness that we saw elsewhere in the country.